Hey guys, it's February the 1st, Thursday. Welcome to everybody. Don't forget that tomorrow here in the U.S. at 8:30 Eastern Time in the morning, there is U.S. news that's going to move the market. It won't move it long. It'll be that from 8:30 to 9:30, basically. That candle size will be about the length for the day that it's going to stay in that range, unless it misses the mark of what they're calling for. So if you're in any U.S. tied currencies, then just be careful on those. If you're in the Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, Euro dollar, pound dollar, dollar yen, be careful on those currencies, because it's definitely going to affect those. So just protect your profit, move your stops if you can. I plan on being out of most of my trades before that report comes out in the morning, because that thing can go either way. So it's like a coin flip with that thing, so 50-50 is not a good risk. So we're going to start out with the pound dollar. It has a 1 hour buy signal. I was able to get in on this one. For some reason it didn't take all my units that I tried to get in. I usually put in. But at least I was able to get in at some, but not normal. So I kind of got to let this one ride a little bit longer than normal. So I can still take some off half, but then it's not going to leave me with a whole lot. So I'm just going to move my stops up where at least I can't lose any money. But yeah, that's the first time that's happened with a Wanda. And I've had them for years. So it may have been they just got away from that number quickly and there just wasn't enough there to purchase. That's what I'm thinking. So on the that was the 1 hour. The 4 hour, you can see it's trying to push up. It came back down to where the buy was over here in January the 17th. It came back into it and is pushing higher. We said there'd be movement before that report comes out tomorrow, and this is probably it, the start of it, and then it's going to go the opposite direction after the report. So the Aussie dollar, it had a buy this morning. Wasn't able to get into that one. Actually, I didn't even see that one, to be honest. But it's pushing up. It's kind of made a big run. I'm looking for a little retracement down. Hopefully maybe to be able to get in, but I don't think it's going to come down that far, because it would actually have to come down into here. So that may be one that runs away and I just can't do anything about it. And I'm expecting it to fill in eventually this wick right here. It won't fill it all in, but it could go up to it somewhere up in here. And that could happen before the report comes out in the morning. Pound CAD has made a 1 hour buy. I am in this one. Got a low risk trade on it, so I'm glad. So we'll see. I'm hoping it's going to make a run back up in here over the next couple days, back up to here. And that's on the pound CAD. We'll look at the 4 hour on it. It's still in a down move, but it has come back into support all the way back over to here. So I'm hoping there's going to be a slight bounce up, because see how it's just sold off there. You really didn't have a chance to get in, except for that one candle. Then the risk became too great, so I'm looking for a push back up somewhere into here to get out of it, and then look for a sell opportunity up in there on the pound CAD. I remember all these are just for education purposes only. Take them at your own risk and only use money you can afford to lose. If it's money you can't afford to lose, please stop trading immediately and go to a demo account until you learn how to be able to trade on the demo. Actually, if you start out at 5,000 on a demo, you need to be able to double that before you can go to a real account. Same thing on if you do 1,000 on a demo, you need to double that before you can go to real live trading. Pound yen has made a 1 hour buy. It's running away. Nothing to do on it. It's got to have a retracement back down to be able to get in. So nothing to do on the pound yen. I'm going to look at the 4 hour. Same thing. There's nothing to do on it. Got to have a retracement down to get in it. Euro New Zealand. I'm still in this one. I've got my stop right up underneath this candle right there right now. So it's getting close. Hopefully it's going to make another turn up, so I can continue moving my stop up. But I've took off half the position, so and my stop loss has already made a little bit of money, so it's okay. Hopefully it's going to go higher. The charts will tell me what to do. That's the 1 hour on Euro New Zealand. The 4 hour it's tried to make a retracement up, but it hit some resistance right there. So I'm glad that I've got my stop loss moved up already, and it's going to make money regardless, so I'm not worried about that trade. I'm just worried about it pushing up where I can move my stop up more. That's the only thing I have to worry about. That's a good feeling. Pound New Zealand is exactly the same way. I'm not in this trade because both of those basically move the same way, the pound yen and pound New Zealand and Euro New Zealand. So it can actually, if you're wrong, you're going to be twice wrong if you go in both of them. New Zealand yen has made a 1 hour buy. Was able to get in this. Let's see, this is what I'm talking about, a low risk trade. That's basically $5 right there, that low, and that was earlier this morning on the New Zealand yen. And so it's been able to push up, so I've already taken off half the profit. This isn't as much, it's only 30 pips because the range isn't as great on this currency as some of the others, so you have to take faster profit on half of the position, and then you can move your stop up. So it's the same thing. I've got half off, got my stop a little above my break even, so it's going to make money regardless too. So now the only problem I have is just where to move my stop as it moves up, if it moves up. The 4 hour is in agreement with it. So 1 and 4 hour, this big candle, so you can expect there's going to be some kind of retracement on it down toward the middle of the candle before it goes higher. Euro Aussie, I'm looking to get in a short on this position. It's kind of run down. I needed to push back up into here before I can short it. The 4 hour is pushing up. It's going to do some into that candle. It's gotten pretty close, but I would think a little bit more somewhere up into here is going to be the sell opportunity. That's what I'm hoping for anyway, because it could just flush down from here and can't chase it. Euro CAD, look at that. See, it's kind of sideways. It's going to stay in the range, tight range. You had a couple opportunities, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, to get in. It just hasn't really gone anywhere. And if you did get in this one, you're able to take off half your position because it's 35 pips on it, the first half. But I'm not in this one either. We're going to look at the 4 hour. It's the same picture. They're in agreement that 1 and 4 hours on the buy. So it's just not gone anywhere yet. Enough. It needs to head back up to here. That's the yearly pivot. See how we broke through it? Went up and touched it, sold off, come back down. I'm expecting it to come back up here to retest it. Hopefully that's from this trade, but I'm not in it. But I've got a chance to get in it. But I'm going to look and see what happens with the news tomorrow. The pound Aussie. This one I got stopped out, moving my stop up. I've been in it for a couple of days. When this happens, this is where you can move your stop ups when it takes the breakout of the previous high, swing high candle. Then you move your stop up. It can go sideways or it can come down some, still doesn't stop you out. Come down a little bit more, still doesn't stop you out. You can't do anything till it takes out the high of that candle, and that's where it did right here. And then once that happens, then you can move your stop all the way up under here. And when we made this push up, then I pushed it up and I moved it up under here, and it barely got me that little low because of the spread on it. But I'm okay with that. That was a big move. That was a nice move right there. So now I'm looking for a sell opportunity on this, looking for a little push up somewhere up into here to short that. The 4-hour also has the sell signal as well, so both of those are in agreement, so that's a good sign. If it can just do the push-up, see, it's flushed down right now, no chance to get in, but I'm looking for it to come up into here somewhere for a low risk trade to sell it. The CAD yen is in a 1-hour buy. Missed that one. I hate that because that's the low risk trade. Come in, low risk. The low on this arrow candle is 108.80. The low on that candle is 108.87. So with the spread, that's a $10 risk, and you would already be up now. You'd already have taken off half your position, and your stop would now be at break even, and you're just riding that thing up now. Sorry I missed that one. Euro yen, I am in this one. I was able to get down here at the low. I've already taken off, it's 40 pips on this one. I've already taken that 40 pips off half the position, and my stop loss is at break even plus a couple of dollars on it, so it's going to make money. So I'm hoping it's going to push back up here to this yearly pivot, because that's going to be major resistance right there on the euro yen, the 4-hour. Hopefully it's going to take out that week and push up into here. That's what I'm looking for anyway. That may happen before the report comes out, or it could happen tonight during Europe session and it sells off. The Aussie yen, missed this one, it's running away. I gotta have a pullback back down into here somewhere to get in it, and it may run away. If it does, nothing to do on it. Look at the 4-hour. It's making a 4-hour candle now, but that's a big candle. Gotta have a retracement down in it to be able to get in it. And let's see, I think we're up, there's the yearly pivot, so that could be a magnet. It's about 250 away from where it's trading right now, so I'm not in that trade either on the Aussie yen. So that's the video for today. I may do a video tomorrow. I usually don't trade on Fridays. I usually get rid of my trades on Fridays. But that Euro CAD, there is a potential. That's the only one I've seen where there's potential, unless there's pullbacks on the Aussie yen, the CAD yen, and the pound yen. If there is, I may be able to get into those if they're low risk trades. That's the key. It's got to be a low risk trade. So I want to thank those who have subscribed to my channel. For those of you who haven't, the easiest way to do that is when you do subscribe, also click on the notify me button, and that will have YouTube notify you when I have a new video or live stream. That's the easiest way to do that. If you got any questions or comments, feel free to go to my videos. Under the video, there's a comment section. You can make a comment, ask a question, whatever you need to, and I'll get back to you just as quick as I can. Remember, you're overseas. I'm in the U.S., so you're gonna have that time zone difference. So just remember that. Don't think that I have just forgot about you. It's just that time zone difference, so there'll be a little disparity there. So this video has been recorded. Remember, this is for trading education purposes only. Please trade with money that you can afford to lose only. And this video will be posted in about 20 or 30 minutes, and we'll see you guys tomorrow with another video.